Yeah, either I'm colorblind or they're identical. But anyways, we're going bowling first. Oh, that saps our strength really easily. That's a Breath of the Wild meter right there. I think it's really interesting that in the Aaliyah scenes,
Melvin called you a strange name.
Dang it.
CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl. That's what it stands for, at least. It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but it sounds kind of weird. I wish he'd call me something normal, like just Patricia or Patty, you know?
Patty? Now that name's got a ring to it. I like it. How about Zach and I call you Patty from here on out?
Do whatever you like. Weird. You're heading to the warehouse, right?
Not
You
yet.
gonna go straight there?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to talk to Zach. We're also on a mission to fell 10 maidens, you see. I'm eager to visit Alexis's diner in Lane, but we've only just arrived in this town, so it might be nice to stroll around a bit.
What? I thought you came here to investigate.
Patty, you're still just a child. Why do you worry so much? We're born to be free, and this is America, land of the free. You should always feel free to do whatever you want. Isn't that right, Zach?
Maybe I shouldn't have come with you. I'm getting kind of nervous now.
Oh, we can talk to whoever we want. I was gonna say it's really interesting that Zach is being treated as like dangerous in the current timeline, and I love that in these like in Deadly Premonition 1, York is kind of weird, and every once in a while he'll say something that's like, "Ooh, if a real person were saying this, I wouldn't trust that. That's creepy and weird." I love that they're kind of emphasizing that now to link up with be careful with Zach, you don't know what he's up to, by having lines like, oh, well, in order to get in the mentality of the murderers, I have thought about committing awful crimes. Like, you feel he's still on the side of good, but you're like, ooh, that's a weird vibe to give off.
By the way, Patty, what do you usually do when you're at home?
Is this an interrogation?
Oh, no. I just figured that since we're
Check out
working
the part while
together,
they're talking.
it'd be a good idea to learn a little more about you.
Should an adult male like you really be asking a little girl this kind of question?
A valid
I feel like I heard
statement.
a story about this sort of thing on the news once.
There's a time and a place for everything.
But not
You
now.
know exactly who I am, and I've also introduced myself to your father. Besides, you're the one who said you wanted to come with me.
I was just kidding, jeez. You're an FBI special agent. Why would I ever need to worry?
You shouldn't automatically trust someone just because they're an FBI special agent.
A good point,
One's
York.
profession and one's personality are completely separate things. For example, one special agent may fall spiritually in love with a genius criminal who enjoys the taste of human flesh.
That's Hannibal. You pulled that straight out of a movie.
Just because it's a film doesn't mean it isn't deeply rooted in reality. You can't judge people solely based on where they work or how they look. You need to...
No, keep talking. Dang it.
Patty, is something wrong?
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R.
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
How do you know that?
Because.
Because, huh? Interesting.
Alexis's has been unlocked. The owl's nest has been unlocked. Has been unlocked. Did you see that?
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that
Dang
question.
it, I think I missed out on the rest
What
of
do
that.
you do when you're at home?
I watch TV and look up stuff on the internet, I guess. Ain't much else to do when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really? For some reason, I envisioned you working hard to take care of all the chores around the house.
Well, of course I do stuff like that too. But doesn't everyone? Why bother talking about it?
Other kids your age don't help out their parents. They're too busy talking with their friends on the phone or through emails.
That's stupid. I don't get why everyone's so obsessed with taking pictures of themselves. Then they send them to their friends just to get approval. Talk about cringeworthy.
How do you prefer to boost your self-esteem then?
I don't need to. I have my family. And besides, my daddy's the town sheriff. All I need to be happy is a normal life.
That's awfully mature of you.
Everyone else is just childish. I'm totally normal.
Okay, then. So what do you do after you finish all your chores? You don't turn on CNN and pour yourself some bourbon, do you?
CNN? That's kid stuff.
What?
What I watch is way more adult than that.
Patty, whoa.
Like what? Live sports?
You just don't get it, Agent York. Full House, Friends, Beverly Hills 90210, sitcoms. Sitcoms are an all-in-one package. Dreams, love, life lessons, science fiction. They've got everything you'd ever want. And some cable channels just show reruns all day long. It's the best. Oh, but my favorite TV
she
show
likes
is this
MacGyver,
old
that's
one called
fun.
MacGyver. The main character is cute and smart. I don't know his real name, but I like him. Oh, and I also like Gil Grissom from CSI. I just think it's adorable how he keeps maggots inside his fridge.
Thank you, Patty. That was very informative. Well, what do you think, Zach? Her tastes are... they're a bit hard to describe. Wait, don't even say it. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I'm in full agreement.
That's fun. Anyways, let's actually go bowling. I am worried that's going to have that massive loading screen every time I come outside. Oh, I can't do the jukebox. This is a... Oh, I should not be standing there. The lanes are super oily. No, 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 Sweary. Oh, no. Oh, no, Sweary. That ain't how it works at all. Oh, wait, no, never mind, never mind. Okay, I thought there were 3 lanes, but no, there's just one. That... Yeah, don't... Wait. I can't tell if he's slipping a little bit. I think he is actually slipping just a little bit. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I thought I was actually standing on the lane for a second, and I was like, you can't walk on the lane to get over to the place. Anyways, I guess Granny is working her magic right now, so we'll get to that later. Special sale for sunburned customers only. I wonder if that's an actual thing. Anyways, let's take a seat.
Ten maidens, Zach. Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh, my Lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before.
Jawara, so she's related to David.
Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in
Someone
here.
give him the sticker.
Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh, my Lord. Well, ain't that something?
Alexis Jawara.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis.
Gotta do the full
Morgan.
introduction.
Please, call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh, my Lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
And your massive scar and your weird hair.
I want a chocolate sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers
I don't even know what
instead.
York was about to say,
Don't
but
put
that's
too many
fine.
Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
Oh, my Lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Alexis, are these photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are
You said we were still in
people who yearn for the
civilization,
past.
York.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around.
Wait,
Stalking her like.
I guess we weren't supposed to
kind of
come
fella?
straight here.
She said he had a really tall shadow.
Oh wait, no, she's talking about Lise.
As tall as an oak tree.
I thought she was teasing, saying
Did that
Patty
ring
said
any bells
a
for
weird
you?
guy was following her
Sadly,
around.
it didn't. I know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree, and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees, with lots of Spanish moss hanging
Spanish
down,
moss, creepy.
make me feel a little funny too.
I
Yeah, it
don't think
looks
so,
freaky.
Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct? That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have
I
talked
love that the
about
two of
being
them are
followed
already
by
kind of
someone.
bouncing off each other.
Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for.
I
We
feel
came
like
to
it's
knock
still
down the
helpful,
10
York.
maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah! I got a turkey!
Truly mesmerizing, Zach. This is why I never tire of small-town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
I love this game. I love it so much. All right, let's go talk turkey, huh?
Agent York, if you're fixing to bowl, you're gonna be disappointed.
What's the camera
Mrs.
with?
Carpenter never lets anyone else use the lane while she's here.
Patty, that's exactly what I came to do. You see, Zach and I need to bowl down 10 maidens.
Fine, go on and try if you wanna, but I'm gonna eat my sundae. Hey! Are you nuts?
What's the most addictive drug in the world?
Sugar.
How should I know?
He's gonna say
It's sugar,
Yeah.
Patty. Far more people die from obesity and diabetes than from
I
cocaine and
I
heroin.
actually kind of really like this weird,
Alexis, would you give her some milk?
like,
Oh,
recurring
no.
theme of them
Coming
just
right
talking
up,
about
Patty.
really dark subjects like mortality rates.
Sugar might be dangerous, but it ain't against the law. You got no right to take that from me, even if you are some FBI agent.
Actually, Patty, I do. We signed a contract, remember? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world.
Hey!
Delicious. What an amazing chocolate sundae. Zach, I think we just uncovered an incredible treasure here. I feel like I could eat one of these every day while we're in this town.
What?
I could have missed that scene. I almost just walked away from it.
Just hurry and finish up your investigation already. Can't stand being inside this place without a chocolate sundae. Not even for a second.
Don't worry, Patty. I'll knock down those 10 maidens in the blink of an eye. You just wait here and drink your milk.
Oh, that was a cute little bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a turkey and then win a turkey. It's actually chicken, and then I'll assign that chicken as my manager. Hello, Mrs. Carpenter. Oh, voodoo dolls. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. You're a handsome one. You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always.
I love that she has a
see
cougar-colored bowling ball. Mrs. Carpenter.
I'm FBI
This would be the
Special
villain
Agent
if this were an
Francis
M. Night
York
Shyamalan
Morgan. Would you
movie.
mind calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI? I thought as much. So sophisticated. Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss. They're the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Could you stand a bit closer to me? Ooh, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball.
Okay, I have a confession.
First time in 12
I was on the
years,
varsity
I
bowling
was
team at my high school.
mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that
I
ever
highly
happens
doubt
again.
You made a
Our
gutter.
Some
You didn't make a
routines
gutter
lead to good
at any
things,
point during
while
12
others
years.
only lead to the bad.
I'm a pretty good bowler,
Mustn't
and
ever
I was on a
cast
team with
shadow
even
over
better
the lane.
bowlers,
Is that understood?
and we still gutter like once a day at least. Sometimes you just
It's a
slip.
routine, Zach. Understand? Just like us and coffee. Incidentally,
Okay, fair
ma'am,
enough.
would you mind letting me use
We all
this
have our
lane
weird
too?
things.
I'm investigating
We
the
all have
Lise
our
Clarkson
rituals.
murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me.
Actually,
I
I
haven't given it
can.
up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll never break my promise to him.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me.
What was your promise? You would never let anyone else bowl?
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mama?
She only took 2 steps. That's
Zach,
not
it
proper
looks like
form.
negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane. Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
Technically. Find a way to get Mrs. Carter to let you use the bowling lane. I mean, I just kind of want to talk to her, or I could cast a shadow over the lane. But I don't have shadows. She's not even playing. What about this? What if I just get all the oil off and on my shoes, huh?
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Stop! Not now. Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance?
You're really not.
What, are you blind? Holy mother of bowling balls, let me pick up this split. Holy...
Wait, I took me a second to like actually process what I was hearing, but she said, "Let me pick up this split." She didn't even have a split.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
I don't think there was a split.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit. That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little
What do you mean,
items?
speaking of which? That doesn't have to do with any of
The
what
ones
you
you
just
used
said.
to help you bowl that split just now.
I guess you did pray to the things or whatever.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh, yes. A great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The mirror.
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
Please do.
Zach, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind. It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
I guess we have found a way. Alright, I gotta pee again. Rad! Okay, there is a one button press to get to the map. Always good. Oh, open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay. Alright, Patty, let's get out of here. Alright, I will fully admit that loading screen is pretty bad.
Yes, I did.
Then why are you leaving? You gave up on...
That wasn't supposed to end the conversation.
So you clearly love TV shows, but what about movies?
Movies? We don't even have a movie theater around here. So I can only watch what I manage to catch on TV.
Like what?
For some reason, the only movie channel we get at home is the sci-fi one. So I just watch a lot of sci-fi.
Like what? What's the last one you saw?
The one with Schwarzenegger, where there's all these clones.
The Sixth Day, 2000, directed by Roger Spottiswoode. You must be very well versed in sci-fi if you can appreciate an Arnold S. film.
I thought it was way too easy for them to make more clones. And you'd never see a clumsy investigation like that on CSI.
That's right. It's realistic. Everything about that film is so realistic.
I love that it keeps saying everything
difficult
is
for a child
realistic.
to understand. But, Patty, that's not your fault. All of Arnold S.'s films are filled with hyper-realism, you know. On top of that, Roger Spottiswoode is a director who excels in dealing with hardcore subject matter. Turner and Hooch, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
This guy did Stop or
Each
My Mom
film
Will
features
Shoot.
one of the toughest tag teams
Turner
you'll
and
ever find.
Hooch is pretty good.
I can see why it's beyond you, though.
No, what I'm trying to say is... Schwarzenegger's character was just a pilot, right? Why was he so strong?
It's okay, Patty. You don't need to try and act like an adult to impress me. I didn't understand the charm of Arnold S. films when I was your age either. You need to take your time.
Hey, speaking of Arnold S., here he
slowly
is.
Reel the film in. Do that, and Arnold S. will greet you with a big, warm smile.
Whatever, just stop calling him Arnold S., okay? It's irritating me.
Zach, she's at a sensitive age. We both know full well that this is the official way to refer to the film star.
What?
But she isn't used to it, so it's bothering her. When in Rome, Schwarzenegger will greet you with a big, warm smile. Zach, my mouth feels weird. How many fingers do you think we'd need to count the number of people who actually call him Schwarzenegger? We'll just have to stomach it for her sake, Zach. Patty, we're investigating here. I think it's about time we cut the chit-chat and got back to work.
What? You're the one who brought it up, and you hardly even let me say anything.
Anyways, let's look in this tight space. Whenever you find a suspicious area, you should try looking at it from a different perspective. I thought we might switch to Patty for a second, but no, we're just gonna crouch. And your head just phases through the wall, York. Love it. Wait, this isn't a suspicious area? This is just... I assume we can just get to this... Yeah, we can just get to this place normally. There's nothing suspicious about that.
Patty, this town is so peaceful.
Excuse me? Did you forget that we're investigating a murder case?
True, but it's still far more peaceful than the city I live in.
Okay.
Oh, that's it. I can never tell when they're going to be 3-minute conversations or 20-second conversations. I do appreciate, like, this does feel... I swear he does do his research, probably visited Louisiana, but like Greenvale really does feel like it's out in the middle of the forest and everything's super spread out. And here, it does feel like it's more in the south, where things are a lot closer together, but also still feels expansive, giant parking lots. Like, this feels like a very real town, too. Here we are, at Azuli Frida.
A voodoo shop. It's a voodoo shop.
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop to me.
Of course it does, Patty. You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
I hope York grows to change, but I kind of like that he's constantly being condescending and being like, you wouldn't understand, and Patty clearly does get it. I hope that changes, but considering this is like hour 1 of their investigation, I really like it at this point in the story. There's a white guy running the voodoo shop? I don't know how I feel about that.
This is all kid stuff. It's just a bunch of charms.
And no guns, I guess.
I'm allowed to watch TV and go on the internet, but I ain't allowed in here? My daddy makes no sense sometimes. You agree, right, Agent York? This is all just kid stuff.
Look at this, Zach. All the mysticism of the Deep South gathered up into one quaint little shop. This is 100 times more exciting than the FBI evidence vault. It's a vast treasure chest. So much to study, so much to learn.
But I can't actually look at anything. Okay.
Thou art a seeker, and I see the object of thy desire. Doth this be what thou seekest?
He's so cute! I'll take it. The mirror!
I could sell it to thee now. And only now. Surely fortune shall not bless thee with another chance. Purchase this, and know that thy wishes shall be granted.
Man, I want him to come to
That's
life like
crazy.
the Baron from The Cat Returns.
Even I can tell you're getting cheated, Agent York.
I disagree, Patty. This person can be trusted. I've been studying
Look at him.
people
He's
for
got
quite
an
a while,
alligator that's
so
got
I
a
can
hat
tell.
on it.
That figurine is connected to our future.
My price is true. What say they?
I'll take it. I hope it's not super expensive, though. Oh, 30 bucks? He's wearing a top hat and standing on 2 legs, and he's also carrying a cane. Of course I'm gonna buy that. Look at it.
I'll buy it.
Thou art a man of refined taste. I am loath to part with it, but 'twould be a fool's errand to keep it from such a keen-eyed soul.
What's wrong with you? No normal person would ever buy a piece of junk like that. Not even at a garage sale.
I disagree. I would buy that thing in a heartbeat.
Marvelous, isn't it, Zach?
For 30 bucks, honestly, isn't even that bad.
What a treasure.
Like, taking
can't
out
wait
any,
to
like,
use it.
magical future elements to it. Like, if a guy just tried to sell me on an alligator that was standing up and had a little top hat on, was carrying a cane, and was like, this is $30, I'd be like, okay, I see you.
Use it? Where? How?
Isn't it obvious, Patty? I'm going to put it in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house.
In front of her house?
Yes. I'm sure this figurine will stop her right in her tracks. And that'll give us a chance to finally topple the 10 maidens.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. And so is Zach. Aren't you?
I'm seriously wondering if I should quit helping you out with this.
Yeah. While she's home. Okay, so now I have to wait. So now we should go to the warehouse. Wait, create a voodoo charm? I guess I'll talk to you.
Verily, much shall serve thee well here.
Charms can help you out in various ways. Oh, you can boost bullets, elemental effects, boost physical abilities, boost skateboard abilities, and boost your performance in minigames. I don't know how I feel about using voodoo as the way of getting upgrades. It's an interesting way considering that the game's taking place in Louisiana, but again, I don't know enough to know what kind of how the appropriation, the elements of appropriation here, I'm not sure how to interpret because I don't know enough. But yeah, this feels a little bit weird. I also need materials, so I can't do anything right now.
See it. Thy return is imminent. If thou hast discovered the very purpose of my emporium.
If these upgrades are consumable, I probably will never use them, so I probably won't make very many either. But thank you. Okay.
Whoa.
That was close.
Well, look at you, all standing there like you're expecting me to apologize. Huh, it's your fault for not paying attention.
Galena Clarkson. I
What?
would assume this is
Got
the
a
mother.
Can't say I do. I'm in a hurry here.
I won't take up too much of your time. I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
I said I'm in a hurry, Peckerwood. Now get out of my way.
Patty, who is that?
Galena Clarkson. PJ Clarkson's second daughter, and Lisa's mother.
Zach, we've found ourselves a Clarkson.
Oh, she's not here. My dolly. She's not here. My dolly isn't here.
One of the key persons in this case just came out of the woodwork to meet us. Now things are really getting interesting. Isn't that right, Zach?
I'm gonna talk to her. My dolly's missing, my sweet little dolly. Alright, I guess we're not talking to her.